Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews. If you're new to the channel, I review all kinds of products, so be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you find this particular video helpful, be sure to hit that like button, maybe even share with a friend. Those really do help out the channel a lot. So today's product I want to share with you is for that little furry friend of yours. It's an automatic pet food dispenser. These are absolutely great if you have a busy lifestyle and you're very forgetful to feed your pets. Or like if you have like I do, I have a cat, and that's kind of when we use it. If we do a little quick getaway for a day or something like that, we'll leave the water dripping and then hook this up, and he can get food at his designated times. So it has lots of great little uses, and we're going to go over all the little details here in a minute. But the brand is NPET. I've reviewed a couple of their products. I'm very happy with the brand. They do great quality. This is the box it comes in. And I will include a link in the description that will take you to Amazon. You can check it out, see if it's currently on sale, what the price points are, all that kind of stuff, as that always is a fluid changing thing. But once you open the box, you're going to get the pet food dispenser itself, a detachable little bowl that's easy to clean. You're going to get a USB cable to plug it in. Then you're also going to get a brick to plug it into an outlet if you need this. And then you're going to get the user manual for the AF020 model, and it comes in multiple languages. You'll want to look at this just to understand how to program it, but we're going to go over all those features here in a minute. But let's talk a little bit about the device itself. It is all BPA-free plastic. It breaks down into several little pieces, which makes it super easy to clean. That's kind of one of the things I like about this unit versus kind of the other automatic pet food dispensers on the market. The cleaning is a big plus in my eyes. The tank itself here, they have obviously this little view window so you can see how much food is in it. But it holds 6 liters or 204 ounces of food. So it holds a lot of food. And then the little rotating thing that it has an anti-clog design. So it really keeps those little pellets from getting stuck and keeping it from turning, which is really nice. Another thing, I've never had it clog, so it truly does seem to have an anti-clog design in it. So let's go over all the little pieces. Like I said, here's a little plastic food thing that has little rubber feet so it doesn't slide around, but you attach that by just sliding it in these little grooves and then pushing down, and it seals really nice. But you can remove it, really easy to clean. Take that off, and then over the front here, this is the control panel, which we'll go over in more detail here in a minute. Like I said, it has a little view window. Nice little square design here. On the back, you have where you plug it in for the USB, and then you push this in to remove the top container here. So you got to kind of keep it pushed in and then remove it, which once again is really important, especially for me because I have a dog. And the last thing you want them is just brute forcing it open and knocking it over, and all of a sudden all this food spilling out and them just having a big old party. So it has lots of little things like that locks to keep it from opening accidental. But yeah, so this comes separate off. And then here's the bottom part. Show you this inside. Very easy to wipe down. That's where the food is, and this is the gear. So this part, obviously, you don't want to run under the water. You want to use a washcloth to remove it. On the bottom here, there is a speaker. So you can record, we'll go over that here in a minute, but you can record your voice if you want to give them praise, call them when it is mealtime, and it comes out the bottom here. Once again, you got little rubber things to keep it from sliding. And then inside this little door here, it takes 3 size D batteries. And that is for in case you have a power outage, and it's like a backup, so that way your pet can still keep getting fed. But yeah, so that's the base part of the unit. And then the top part here, how to open that is you push this little trap door, and then you pull it up, and then it pops out. So once again, Everything's really hidden, so there's not like a button or something that your pet can figure out and kind of pop open the lid. On the other side of the lid is a decantant pouch. I think I said that, maybe I said that right, but essentially one of those pouches that absorb moisture. If you live in a humid environment, you can put that in there. It does not include one, but you can put that in there and it'll help absorb moisture to keep the food fresher longer. That's the purpose of that. And then in here you can see, once again, really easy to clean. And down there is the mechanism for distributing the food. And that little anti-clog design is you've got kind of this little piece that is made out of rubber that spins, and then you got these little flaps that keep the food from falling between, and you get the very specific sizes that you need and portions that your pet wants. So once you got all that, how you will plug it in here, and I'll show you some footage of my cat actually kind of using this, so you can kind of see it in action. So you can see how it works and everything like that. So that should be playing in the corner of the video, and so you can see that. But once you plug it in, here is the screen. It will light up. So let's kind of go over all these kind of details of how you program it and how you set it up. So on the option over here, you'll see a 1 through 4. So it has 4 options for meal times, and you can program each one of those for a specific time. And then your meal size button will determine the portions per meal. You can do 1 to 39 portions. To give you an idea of a portion size, 10 portions is about a half of a cup. So kind of play with it. That's kind of what I did when I got it. Just, that's going to depend on your pellet size and all that kind of stuff. But kind of play with it and kind of till you get the size that you're normally used to feeding your pet. But everything's really easy to program, which is really, really nice. How you do that is, so we'll set here, you just hold the button, then things will start blinking. If you want to turn on and off this time, you just hit that button, it'll turn it on, it'll turn it off. To do the meal size, you hit here, and it'll change the portion sizes. To set the time, the hour, you just press this. Now it is in military time, so once it hits 12, it'll go to like 1 o'clock is 13, 14, etc. Same thing with the minutes. You just kind of press those to the exact food time you want, and you press it once again, and it is programmed. And you go through that and do these all at once, so that way you have whatever you want to set it on. The default setting is 1 and 3 is on, 2 and 4 was off. But like I said, everything is completely customizable. Then on this side, to set your regular time, you once again just hold this down, and then you can set the current time it is to get that to where you want it. And then next to that is a manual button. So you can press that if you want to do a manual feed. You gotta hold it down a little bit. But then you heard it just did the rotating there. And then right here is a little light that will light up when your battery's running low. You can also see the battery's blinking here because I don't have any batteries in it, but it'll let you know if your batteries are going to run out when you're in battery mode. And then down here is what I kind of touched on earlier. You've got your record button if you want to record a 10-second clip of your voice calling your pet, and then you can hit the play button to listen back to that feedback, and it'll play that every time the food goes off. Let me kind of put this back in. So we just kind of, you can slide this back in. That. And then you put on the lid. Make sure I put this the right way. And you snap it all together. And it's good to go once again. So that is basically it. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond, and I will include a link that will take you to Amazon if you want to check it out for yourself. And until the next video, you guys take it easy. Later. Congrats! You made it to the end of the video. Help this little guy out by clicking that logo and subscribing to the channel. And then, of course, feel free to check out the recommended video, and then like and share, of course, the video you just watched. Till the next one, you guys take it easy.